Welcome everybody. How are you doing this evening? Welcome to game 41, RTC versus K2. It's an interesting game because K2 were kind of lined up to be slightly better prepared than RTC, and they were probably going to win, but they're down a player. And even though they have 5 subs, they can't get enough players on. So there's a chance that that 5th player will come and join at some point during the game. But yeah, you never know. This is going to be an interesting one. It's also the last one for this weekend. And then next weekend we've got a handful of games. I think it's about 5 games before we finish up this August tournament. What a ride it has been. What a ride. It's been an insane number of games. There were 55 games total. Not all of them have been played. Some teams had to drop out, which makes, that happens. Life goes on. But let's see what's going to happen here. We've got an Ash ban into a Thatcher, into a Mirror, into a Valkyrie. That is interesting. I wonder if the Ash is a target ban. Maybe it's just a, get the common ops out of the way. Do something like that. The Mirror is almost required because you're just too powerful on some sites. Valkyrie, standard, and Thatcher, basically always banned. Going to be nerfed soon, I believe. I believe that his EMP grenades in the next season are going to be less effective. They only temporarily disable electronics. Anyway, we're going to be seeing pretty strong defense, utility denial, entry denial, and more entry denial, and from the attackers, I'm going to see some nice breaches. Very aggressive players. Let's see what they can do. Oh, going to be a mute instead of a Capcan. Still entry denial. Oh, entry/utility. And we're going to see RTC take us to.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I know why that hole's there. Volvus is going to play in train. Good stuff. Anyway, we're going to be seeing a kitchen service defense.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Think of the magnet as your lucky charm.
Okay, a very interesting charge placement. Shadow will be the one to respond to that if it's to blow. Looks like K2 are going to go to the roof. Shadow will be in a position and will react. Who's the player there? It's going to be Gamble. It's Gamble's job to hold this position until K2 are able to flush some players out.
Drone is ready.
Throwing magnet. Magnet active.
Looks like Crisscross are going to win that quick engagement between himself and Tombstone, taking the Bandit off the board and giving K2 a much needed player advantage. Fight's going to continue as Zly is going to breach in and enter. Currently sitting in mining room. There's Volvus there sitting in train. Zly is going to react perfectly, taking Volvus pens out of it. Again, giving K2 a much needed advantage. Sledge now able to open up some vertical, but not going to stick around too long to use it. Gamble slowly moving his way in now, as now's the time to breach through into Freezer. Shadow going to be getting a nice kill there onto Crisscross, but Misflix can be close by, hopefully to get the refrag, maybe not. Oh, giving his position away, now Shadow knows exactly where he is. Misflick playing a dangerous game here, but Gamble going to be coming into support as much as possible. Oh, going to be tapping some heads there, as now RTC is in a 2v3 situation. And 30 seconds left on the clock. If K2 are going to use this advantage, they need to use it now. But the Wamai and the Mute left alive on site versus an IQ Sledge and Thermite. 20 seconds left on the clock. What's going to happen now? Do they know the time?
15 seconds left. 10 seconds to go.
Something going to happen?
5 seconds to go.
Oh, and RTC's going to win on time, but only narrowly. Only narrowly are they going to win on time. K2 not able to press the significant advantage that they were able to earn themselves by knocking out 3 of the 5 players while being down a player. Sure. Just not able to finish off the round. I'm not quite sure why Gamble didn't breach. He had 3 opportunities to breach and didn't. It looked like the core kept coming out not to. I'm not too sure why. There wasn't really any real denial to blow the thermite charge before it can actually detonate the wall. Who knows? All I know is that K2 lost that round, but barely. Going into round 2.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Relax here and let Yokai do the rest. Activated device. Swapping mag! Device.
You know, it's quite important that players don't waste their drones.
Bomb located by
You know, you're losing your drones unnecessarily can really throw a nice advantage. Or nice piece of utility.
5 seconds to insertion.
Device placed.
Attackers are moving to defuse.
Looks like RTC are going for what I normally see SK do, and that's reinforcing, I believe that's Cigar there. Valvis Pens is going to be right up close here, sitting into Bakery. Again, Zly picking up a player advantage for K2, taking out Valvis Pens first in Bakery. Very similar thing happened last round. And it looks like what's going to happen here is Tombstone going to be caught out, or is Zly going to be in position to catch him? This is very similar to what happened last round. Let's see what's going to happen. Okie dokie, Tombstone going to be getting the flick, taking out Zly this time. So Zly will not be getting away with it, removing any advantage that they did have. Very well played there from Gamble, struggling to find his positioning there on the repel, but is going to be securing the kill, taking out Yakkel's Flare as the dock. Very good utility and healing being removed from the situation there. K2 carefully droning in, but with 2 minutes spent already, they need to not waste too much time. Got Tombstone at the bottom of red stairs. Definitely going to catch Misflick out. If Misflick doesn't move through quick. And there we go, Tombstone's position revealed.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Okay, RTC Shadow able to secure the kill onto Gamble, removing yet another player. But K2's advance has kind of gone to a halt. Nothing really happening here. They need to move quick. They've got 25 seconds left on the clock. It's kind of now or never.
LED scanning.
15 seconds to go.
Oh, Crisscross from being caught out, not able to get the kill onto the Echo. And now it's a 1v3 situation. Legion mine, 2 Legion mine, 3 Legion mines. And yeah, Misflick is just not having a good day.
Operators, you have run out of time.
So just to say it again, K2 have 10 players on their roster, but unfortunately aren't able to get all of their subs in. So they're currently down a player who, for seemingly no reason, is not showing up. But if that player does reappear, they'll be joining at any point.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Reloading.
Device clear.
Wall fortification done.
10 seconds remaining.
Evil eye so very ready.
5 seconds left.
Door secure.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Please join.
Okie dokie, so we're going to be seeing K2 spawning Parkside, going probably towards the roof. Pretty standard for this bomb site. Again, Zalai will be hopping on top of, what is that? On Bakery roof. Let's see what's going to happen here. Looks like Gamble was going to go play off piano window there, but then got a call to not do that.
Targets detected. Third floor.
Just noticing here that Zlai and Yakkel's Flare are just missing each other again and again. Oh, Zlai seeing Yakkel's Flare out of the corner of his eye. That was very well played.
Swapping max.
Zlai can honestly just wallbang. But he doesn't even know, and he's not gonna check. That is a bit of a oh damn moment. Looks like K2 has gotten top floor control. Now they just need to move that control downstairs.
Sweeping for electronics.
Bomb located by attackers.
You know, K2 plays slowly. They play carefully most of the time. So it's not surprising to see that they're picking apart RTC's team like this. Again, Volvos Pens will be securing a kill into Crisscross. Very awkward angles. But Volvos Pens will be barely getting away with his life.
Seconds remaining.
And again, K2 leaving it too late in the clock here.
10 seconds to go.
Live pings coming in here. RTC have such an advantage. And easy kills coming in here. Stokes on the dock, I believe. Oh, on the Echo. Fish in a barrel. And we're going to moving it to round 4. Pretty rough stuff here for K2. They just needed their one player, and this would be a completely different game. They are playing so well with 4v5. On attack, on Cafe, mind you. That's actually also something...
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Bomb located by attackers.
Some friendly love taps going on there between Stokes and Volvis. Tombstone reinforcing freezer. Yakos Flay reinforcing kitchen. Just standard bakery defense here. Let's see how K2 is going to handle this. Are they going to try to breach through the front door, the main entrance, or are they going to pick somewhere else? Are they going to go top down? They're going to have to root out Volvis first.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Camera activated. It's ready.
These the big opening moments of a round are really tough on a player. You know, it's a whole lot of waiting. You know, most people just want to run around. They just want to run and gun. But sometimes the smart play is not to do that. Okay. Waiting for the player to come around the corner. But instead, Volvis will not be baited, and Zly will have to find the guy. Crisscross will be securing the first kill onto Tombstone, getting a valuable player off the board of RTC. How patient is Volvis going to be here, and how patient is Zly going to be? Both Zly and Crisscross are in a position to pinch Volvis pens, but are they going to do it? Instead, Misflick will catch them. Very good work rooting out the roamer. And now that's 2-player advantage. RTC Shadow will be getting the kill to Gamble, removing the thermite from the board. But still, this is a great position for K2 to be in. They've taken top floor control. Now how are they going to use it? They have even breached too. So Gamble didn't die without doing that. A couple moments of silence as K2 tried to find weaknesses in RTC's line.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Crisscross getting some very nice shots there. Ooh, spotting out the Wamai, but taken out Shadow, who was on the Jaeger. Zly going to be getting secure into Yakos Flay. Well, it's now a 3v1 situation, 2v1 situation. Is Stokes going to be able to clutch out this round as well? Sledge electing to mantle. And Crisscross will be securing the kill into Stokes. K2 winning out 4v5. They've been so desperately close to actually winning these rounds. And now they finally managed to push one over the limit. And they take out round 5. Take out round 4. Hey Kyron, I see you've joined the channel. How are you doing today?
As many bombs as they can.
Good thanks to you, man.
Okay, you're loud. Hold on, don't talk again. Okay, let's try that now.
Good thanks to you, man.
It's better.
Wait. Shame. Do you think they'd accept a really bad player as a sub?
No subs allowed, but the thing is, K2's actually doing pretty well. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're just missing the rounds. They're just missing. If they had their 5th player, these rounds would be going very differently.
10 seconds.
It's quite sad actually. Like RTC, but the thing is, RTC is holding their angles. They're holding the sights, but they're losing their gunfights.
Attackers must locate
And
defuse the bomb.
K2 just winning the gunfights. That just enough. But then it comes down to it, like a 2v1 sometimes, and then other times they win those gunfights at the end of the round. Like those first 2 rounds, K2 could have gone the other way. Like it actually could have. That one round where Stokes was sitting in train, just mowing them down. That's a different story. That's a different story.
Oh, okay. And what's this whole thing about no subs? Is that the
Yeah, so you can only play with teams on your roster, and K2 has 10 players on their roster. The fact that they can't get any of the other 6 is just unfortunate. I've talked to them. I know why. There's actually some very valid reasons, but it's What can you do? The reason why we allow extra subs is so that you can try to avoid that situation. But
Bomb
Yeah.
located
Yeah.
by
It's just unfortunate.
yep. But still, I think, they have the choice to forfeit, which is Pro League rules. Pro League doesn't actually allow you playing 4v5, and for good reason. But the thing is, we can continue the game on, and then their 5th could join at any point, when they can. And we're flexible like that. But the thing is, I think there's also an opportunity for teams to grow when they're forced to play 4v5 in like a really stressful environment. And K2, they've been a couple different teams. They've been couple different names, different players, different teams. Misflick's always been the captain, but they know what it means to be 4v5. They've experienced that, and I think it helps them learn, become better players. Being forced in those positions. There we go, Gamble taking out RTC Shadow. Ooh, looks like a C4 from below.
Yes, not destroyed.
And Zly will be securing another kill. Look at that, Kyron. Just their 4v5 has turned into a 4v3, just like that.
Here we go. Stay back.
And then it was swapped around to a 3v3.
Yeah, but they've been dominant throughout the whole tournament, eh?
They've
And
been-
through most of it.
K2 has done some impressive stuff. K2 has been playing. They will tie against some of the best teams, but the thing is, they've actually got one of the lowest scores.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, their score doesn't reflect their capability. There we go, Elamine. There's an Echo drone going off there. Crisscross is left in a 1v2 situation. And what is he going to do? He has Stokes and Yakkel's Flare.
Dream team.
Live pings going off on Chris there. It's very difficult to play that situation.
10 seconds to go. 5
Always
seconds
under
remaining.
pressure.
And there we go. Stokes really just in the stronger position, going to be taking out Crisscross.
Yeah, I think one of the things like 4v5 is just probably like just having one extra set of or one person for more intelligence or things like that.
Or 2 more reinforcements, but that bit more utility.
Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying. It makes all the difference. Yo, I can't even imagine being 3v5. But if you're the team that wins a 3v5 tournament, sure.
Get paid big time.
Maybe. Certainly earning some rep. Anyway, we're going to see same lineup from the attackers. Thing is, there was a chance that the K2's other player would join at some point, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
The thing is, they really need that player for defense, because he's a smoke main. So if that guy rejoins for defense and they win all their rounds, it'd be
The
fun.
round that they've won, it's obviously been on attack, eh?
Yeah, so they've been 4v5 on attack as well. which is pretty rough. But I'm quite curious to see how they play on defense. And maybe the little bit extra that they need is just enough on defense.
Deploying jammer.
10 seconds to go.
Volvus Pens again playing upstairs or not, maybe going downstairs. He tends to play upstairs and it works well for him, but I think Zly has gotten very good at getting him out of his positions. Zly very wary of the spawn peaks, not going to fall for any of that stuff.
Initiate jammer.
Tombstone going to be late reinforcing bakery entrance, very interesting. This is a kitchen service defense. K2 going to be taking it from top down. Crisscross and Misflick in the IQ and Zofia heading out. Something just went boom.
Phone deployed. Camera activated.
Sure, it's been a while since I played this game. I'm just trying to catch up now. See
Alright.
what's going on.
Yeah. Is it difficult to follow?
I don't think it's too difficult to follow, but I mean, I just need to think over what all the operators do again.
Also, yes, the type of thing you can talk about out loud if you want. Like Thermite going through the sledge, you know, Zofia, her concussion grenades, Mute with the jammers.
Yeah, what's Kate gonna do?
Kate's like Bandit.
He's like a bandit,
Yeah. Except he's got a very good gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's quite well known for his gun.
So you must have been learning quite a bit now.
Oh yeah.
From all the games that you've been streaming.
Yep. Yeah, and commentating, you pick up a lot. I've learned more from watching than I have from playing, but there's stuff you have to play it to know it. And for example, the rooms and the call out to the rooms,
Yeah.
I know all the names of all the rooms on Clubhouse and Coastline, but and another one. But if you take me to any other map, I'll be like, darp, darp, darp.
Yeah, and mechanical skills. I mean, mechanical skills is a big thing.
That's fine for me. My biggest difficulty is game sense and callouts. That's what things you can't learn from watching. You need to actually be doing them. At least for me, you need to be doing them. You need to actually be playing. Speaking of playing, K2 again haven't lost a single player, but things are getting serious now. And Tombstone's about to be 2v1.
They only got 33 seconds left.
Yeah.
31 now.
Yeah, Tombstone realizes he's out of his element there. He's going to be caught out.
Bomb located
Some
by
peek holes in the wall there. Zly might get caught out if he's not careful. And as I said,
Stop the diffuser.
okay, not just Zly. They're going to lose the Thermite and the sledge through the peek holes. Shadow getting a very nice double kill there. Okay, Shadow not able to get the kill there onto Crisscross, but Crisscross is planting the diffuser and will be taken out. Misflick able to get a kill on Tombstone, but Shadow and Volvus will be getting the refrags.
And this is best of?
Best of 1. Yeah, so it's not like the previous tournament that you were a part of where it was best of 3. It's all best of 1.
Yeah, okay. So they just played this one game and...
Yep, they get a point. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw.
They swap to defense?
They stop at 6. So they stop. Well, they stop now. So they stop at 7 actually. So now this is K2's
Then
first
we'll
round on defense.
Yeah, but we'll see now. I think they might actually... K2 might be able to pull a few back with the defensive side.
Yeah, because the thing is, they've been winning their gunfights. The big issue for them in this game so far is that they just run out of time. That's actually their issue. They're winning their fights. They're playing it very carefully and they're doing very well. But then they just hit the clock and it's just like, ah, shit, guys, we need to quickly rush in.
And you need that. You could probably benefit with that. Just that one extra person to hold down an angle as you going into the building.
Yeah, the utility and whatnot. But let's see what they can do on defense. You know, you are missing 2 reinforcements, but on this bomb site, does it matter too much? Let's see. Let's see if they can still win regardless. We're gonna see a rotate hole coming in from blue into where's Zly there? Zly's in bar back store. Oh, okay. I guess this is connector technically going from from Cocktail into the bar back store.
5 seconds left.
And see how they've just reinforced a hold point here. You know, somewhere where they can
Yeah.
stand still,
Attackers
fortify.
protected to defuse a bomb.
We're gonna see Misflick on the Maestro. Very standard pick for him. Means he's RGL, so it means he can make his calls a bit easier being on a support character.
Yeah.
Cool, let's see.
Micro-based camera. Yeah. That's what it was.
This game glitches out in the camera if you go too close to here. You can't go further. Anyway, Volvo Spence is going to be causing some havoc here. Crisscross is nearby. Looks like they're going to go for a roof top-down push. With at least 4 people on the roof, and I think Volvus on the side of the building. Is that 5 people on the roof? Oh no, there we go. Just Stokozile down there, busy just laying around.
So what do you think is typical of RTC? Do they all go in through the same? Do they work bottom down now, or they do bottom top down, bottom up, or a mixture of both?
You would expect 2 players to come in downstairs, and then the rest to try to breach from the top, or maybe drop down hatches. Dropping down these hatches here is very common. So you normally want to drop down red stairs because it's quite secure, and you protects you from crossfire from where Misflick is.
Yeah.
But it looks like Gamble's going to be catching Stokozile out of position there. Where did he die?
At the window there, right there.
Yeah, at the window on rappel. Shadow is going to be getting the kill onto his lie. Very valuable kill for them. And now, as you can see, they did drop red, and they're in. Crisscross is now sitting in a strong position on this corner. Live pings coming in from Maestro cams. Looks like those pings are gone there. Shadow busy in a fight there with Gamble. Looks like Gamble's come off slightly better. Ooh, concussion grenade coming in. Gamble will be moving away. And Shadow will be pre-firing, taking Gamble out right then and there. And while that was happening, Yakelsflay took out Misflick. Crisscross will be getting a... Ooh, aiming out. That was dangerous, but is still able to secure the kill. Ooh, Crisscross not really sure where the player is. Getting a little disoriented there, and Jackal will be securing the kill. Yeah, we saw that from the Jaeger's perspective too. That was a bit rough. He didn't really know where the player was. He was trying to find it, had pistol out, ran out of primary weapon ammo. Anyway, we're on match point here. This is definitely a rough game for K2. It's unfortunate that their 5th player couldn't rejoin, and K2 has this issue a lot. It's actually quite sad. They know this hardship, but they still continue to play. You know, they never forfeit those games. Well, they have a couple times. I think in the last tournament they forfeited the last couple games, but they still play on. You know, they believe in the hope. They have the hope. They believe in the chance that they can pull it through. And we've seen these rounds have been very close, always coming down to the wire, and then they're just forced to run in and waste themselves, basically. But
What's this re-pick mechanic that I see now?
Sixth pick is used in Pro League. It's not used in ranked or quick match. Basically, what it does is you can psych out your opponents, because when you lock in your ops, remember that it shows both teams who they've got. Now the 6th pick means you could counter pick. So for example, you know, the obvious example, a player takes Tachanka. You know, you're not going to play with Tachanka, so you know it's going to be a 6th pick. But who are they going to 6th pick to? Like, you don't know. You can make a guess based on their lineup. Another thing you can do is you could take a Kavira, which would then make you very concerned about the roaming. But then they 6th pick the Kavira for somebody who's maybe on site, maybe a 6th pick into a Maestro or something, or somebody you wouldn't expect. Somebody with good utility, maybe a Frost. You know, nobody really praised Frost, but it's an obvious example because, you know, if you see a Frost in the original lineup, okay, cool, I'm going to look out for Frost traps on the windows. But if you don't see a Frost and you're not expecting it, you're probably less likely to actually check those things.
Okay, so but once the 6th pick is made, the opposing team can see it.
No, only we can see it.
Okay, so they don't. They do or they do not.
It's a secret pick. It's a secret pick. They don't know. You could choose to 6th pick, but the other team doesn't see it. So if you choose to do it, it'll be secret. Only your team knows that was 6th picked, and us. So yeah, to answer your question, it's a secret pick. Nobody can see it.
That's new.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Drone active.
Oh, that's one hell of a drone.
It's one hell of a throw. Like, wow.
Scanning for
And just like that, taken out. That's Stokes still on there, Mario. Is he going to go for it? Oh, that's dangerous.
he did.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see it. He's waiting for the
I
call.
think he's gonna commit. He's gonna commit.
Okay, let's take bets. Who's going to kill him first, Sly or Musflick?
Well,
Maestro or the
I
Legion?
don't. No, definitely it's Sly. I think he's gonna kill him. Oh,
Not quick enough, Stokes. That was funny. That was funny. He was waiting for the call out from the drone. That was freaking hilarious. I love that. Meme stuff there. Like that's legit strats. That's legit. It was just very meme.
yeah. But yeah, that is like one of the things that the big advantage of having one extra player is the team with 5, one of your players is essentially expendable.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
Yep. Speaking of expendable, nobody's expendable in RTC right
Wow.
now, and they've gone and lost a lot of players.
I know Yakov's play. He's going to do absolutely.
Wonderfully. No, wonderfully.
Yeah. I was gonna say he was gonna do wonderfully, but then he died. So
Ran into 2 Legion traps and died. Match point again. Maybe K2 pull this through. Maybe their player rejoins. Like, now. Now. Maybe not. Anyway, so, very interesting round there. K2 were able to hold their angles. RTC kind of fooled around a little bit with the Maru play. It was bold. It could have worked, and there would have been a double kill. But Stokes just wasn't quick enough. I haven't actually seen an Amaru player pull that move off. You know, where you quickly jump in. It's brilliant. I love it. You can catch people off guard. And I think there's definitely a place for that strat. But you don't see anybody execute it properly. Now,
Bandit and a Cade.
yeah. So you can doubly reinforce.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
And,
That
yeah.
makes sense with the missing player. That is actually a good.
Oh, yeah, it'll slow them down that a little bit further because now they have to worry about bandit traps and, not traps, batteries and the Cade. I don't know even what it's called. It's like a little fob. But anyway, it's just, I think it's like a spike. The thing that I'm wondering about here is Tombstone took Monty. You're basically down a gun there, which might be leveling the playing field here. I wonder.
Do you think they have a particular strat in mind? Have you seen Tombstone play a Monty before?
I have not. If they're going to do anything, they're probably going to breach through Bakery with Monty. Or they'll come through the rear of Freezer. We'll see which one they're going to do. Where did they spawn? They didn't spawn there. They spawned Park. So they're probably going to breach through Freezer. Or they're going to try to take a top-down approach, which would be a bit weird with the Monty. It's going to be very slow moving. I fully expect they're going to try to breach through here. And it looks like that's what they're going for. That's Stokes getting taken out quick and easy. No droning happening there. It's an absolute waste. Your thermite's gone. You now lost a lot of hard breach. Actually, you've lost. No, you still got fuse, but I mean that's not hard breach. That's just irritating. Well done. Now RTC's entire attack has been put on hold. They're down a critical player from the beginning, and they've got a Monty. They're gonna have to rotate and take Bakery from the front, which K2 have elected to kind of leave alone. We got Crisscross roaming at the top. He's trying to look for some spawn peaks here. Well, not really a spawn peak, I guess. He could jump out and get a double kill. If he doesn't know it though, but he could. Well, Volspen top floors there, about to run into Crisscross. Crisscross finding him first. Volspen getting caught with his headgear on. Yeah. K2 might start gaining some momentum here.
My money isn't on them, but I hope they make a comeback.
You're hoping to lose that money.
Yeah.
I just want to see the underdogs. Everybody loves a good underdog story. Speaking of which, Tombstone in the Monty, still getting a kill. Definitely good stuff there. Oh, the fuse is busy burning out the ADS there. Misflick is now in an awkward position. Gamble's trying to cover him. What's happening upstairs? Crisscross and Yakos Flay are going to get into a fight there, and Crisscross will be down, not winning out the fight. Yakos Flay taking on a very strong player there. Tombstone inside Maverick, trying to gain an angle here onto Misflick. Misflick needs to be careful here, but chances are okay. Gamble's now lost alive in a 1v3 situation. Tombstone is planting. Gamble will secure the kill. Ooh. Okay, I'm so very surprised Gamble's not dead there. Gamble had the right thing in mind, trying to take out Tombstone planting, and he would have done it if Yakos Flay hadn't interfered. Now, it's a very awkward 1v2 situation. Gamble's not on a lot of health. We've got a Tombstone sitting on Diffuser, can pull out his pistol at any moment. We've also got Yakos Flay, who's relocating, trying to gain a vertical advantage.
Attackers need to
I don't know,
protect the
just going to completely change the side of the map. Gamble trying to be very careful about where the fuse is going to come from, and instead the fuse will kill him. And I think that's RTC pulling the game away. You know, it was close. It could have gone the other way. It could have actually gone the other way. It's really unfortunate that K2 was down a player, but well played, very good effort. The scoreboard does not reflect that game.
These games are a lot shorter.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter, it's a lot sweeter. You can put more effort into it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because you don't have to worry about sustaining yourself over a 3-4 hour period.
So what's the average length of these new ones that you're doing?
Anywhere from 45 minutes to
Thanks, guys.
hour,
Played
hour
really,
15.
really well. We tried our we
Okay.
sweat, like really hard.
It's not really a compliment for him, but yeah, he meant you guys played well.
I did say that. Yeah, but that's yeah. Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, but they played very well.
Well, they play better than us, Christian. Yeah, no, you can't play with 4. Anyway, cheers.
Cool. Thanks very much everyone for watching. I know it wasn't your typical game. It really sucks watching a team down a player, but they still played very well. And props to them for actually choosing to play on anyway. Thank you very much for joining me, Karen. It's nice to talk to you. And
No problem.
hope to see you on one of our teams in the next tournament.
Yeah, when's the next game?
We'll do another tournament next month. Probably. Still haven't arranged it. I mean, you still need to finish this month, but it will likely be first 2 weekends, but a league. Second 2 weekends will be some tourney stuff. Knockout, the one you're familiar with.
Yeah.
But whose team are you gonna be in? Are you gonna be in RTC, or you and Yakos Flay gonna start another team? What's gonna happen there?
Not at all. I am not going to be on a team with Yakos Flay.
Okay, guys, you heard it here first. Anyway, before this becomes a big dramatic thing, let's end this off, play some highlights, and have a good evening. A nice Sunday. Cool. Thank you very much, Karen. And Stokes has just joined your channel.
Alright,
I don't know
cheers.
how quickly do I want to end this.
Commentate.
We're still live. Do you want to say anything? Post-game remarks, Stokes?
That was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe Crisscross still dropped a 13 bomb.
Yes.
Well played.
Yes. Stokes, that Amaru player? Question mark. Did you know that there were 2 players up there?
No, I couldn't get a drone in.
Yes. I saw you. I saw you lining that up, and you waited a while, and then when the drone was there, it's like, okay, go for it. Except the drone got taken up by Zly. Zly is the one that killed you. You were going for Misflick though.
I was hoping Maestro was still in his corner.
He was, and he was on cams.
Was he lying down?
Yeah, he was, and he was on cams. He legit was on cams. It was only once Zly realized you were there that he got off cams.
That was the only thing I wanted to do is get him if you're still stuck in that spot. Whatever.
It's funny stuff. Anyway, cool. I'm gonna play some highlights, and then have a good evening, guys. Fight's going to continue as Zly is going to breach in and enter. Currently sitting in mining room. There's Volvus there sitting in train. Zly is going to react perfectly, taking Volvus pens out of it. Flick playing a dangerous game here, but Gamble going to be coming into support as much as possible. Oh, going to be tapping some heads there. Happen.
5 seconds to go.
Oh, and RTC's going to win on time, but only narrowly. Last round. Let's see what's going to happen. Okie dokie. Tombstone going to be getting the flick, taking out Zly this time. So Zly will not be getting away with it, removing any advantage that they did have. Very well played there from Gamble. Struggling to find his positioning there on the repel, but is going to be securing the kill. Taking out Yakkel's Flay as the dock. Very good utility and healing being removed from the situation there.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Okay, RTC Shadow able to secure the kill onto Gamble, removing yet another player. Just noticing here that Zly and Yakkel's Flay are just missing each other again and again. Oh, Zly seeing Yakkel's Flay out of the corner of his eye. That was very well played. Zly can honestly just wallbang. He doesn't even know, and he's not gonna check. They play carefully most of the time, so it's not surprising to see that they're picking apart RTC's team like this. Again, Volvus Pens will be securing the kill into Crisscross, very awkward angles. 5 pings coming in here. RTC have such an advantage, and easy kills coming in here. Stokes on the dock, I believe. Oh, on the Echo. Fish in a barrel. Both Zly and Crisscross are in a position to pinch Volvus Pens, but are they going to do it? Instead, Flick will catch them. Very good work rooting out the roamer. And now that's 2-player advantage. RTC Shadow will be getting the kill into Gamble, removing the thermite from the board.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Crisscross getting some very nice shots there. Ooh, spotting out the Wamai. Crisscross getting some very nice shots there. Ooh, spotting out the Wamai. But taken out Shadow, who was on the Jaeger. Zly going to be getting secure into Yakkel's Flay. It's now a 3v1 situation, 2v1 situation. A clutch out this round as well. Sledge electing to mantle. And Crisscross will be securing the kill into Stokes. K2 winning out 4v5. They've been so desperately close to actually winning these rounds. And I think it helps them learn, become better players, you know, being forced in those positions. Here we go, Gamble taking out RTC Shadow. Ooh, looks like a C4 from below. But the thing is, they actually got one of the lowest scores.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, their score doesn't reflect their capability. There we go, LMI, and there's an Echo drone going off there. Gonna be caught out. Some peek holes in the wall there. Zly might get caught out if he's not careful. And as I said, okay, not just Zly, they're going to lose the thermite and the sledge through the peek holes. Shadow getting a very nice double kill there.
Right there.
Yeah, at the window on repel. Shadow is going to be getting the kill onto Zly. Very valuable kill for them. And now, as you can see, they did drop red and they're in. Crisscross is now sitting in a strong position on this corner. And Shadow will be pre-firing, taking Gamble out right then and there. And while that was happening, Yakkel's Flay took out Flick. Crisscross will be getting a... Oh, aiming out. That was dangerous, but is still able to secure the kill. Oh, Crisscross not really sure where the player is. Getting a little disoriented there, and Jackal will be securing the kill. Yeah, we saw that from the Jaeger's perspective too. Maestro or the Legion.
No, definitely it's Sly. I think he's gonna kill him. Oh,
Not quick enough, Stokes.
the big advantage of having one extra player is the team with 5, one of your players is essentially expendable.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
Yep.
to
Speaking of expendable, nobody's expendable in RTC right
Wow.
now, and they've gone and lost a lot of players. Well, not really a spawn peak, I guess. He could jump out and get a double kill. If he doesn't know it though, but he could. Well, Volvespen top floors there, about to run into Crisscross. Crisscross finding him first. Volvespen getting caught with his headgear on. Yeah. He hoping to lose that money.
Yeah.
I just want to see the underdogs. Everybody loves a good underdog story. Speaking of which, Tombstone in the Monty still getting a kill. Oh, the fuse is busy burning out the ADS there. Misflick is now in an awkward position. Gamble's trying to cover him. What's happening upstairs? Crisscross and Yakkel's Flare are going to get into a fight there, and Crisscross will be down, not winning out the fight. Misflick needs to be careful here, but chances are okay. Gamble's now lost alive in a 1v3 situation. Tombstone is planting. Gamble will secure the kill. Oh,